I better take those off. Hey guys, welcome back. Sorry, I gotta get my stuff together. Today we are doing a summer TBR. I also want to talk about some of my favorite books I read in the spring, but I have not been being a good reader. If I'm being honest, I've been actually really terrible. You're not gonna be impressed with me, but I quit my job, so I have a lot of hope in myself and a lot of strength to get through these books that I really want to read, because honestly a lot of them are physical copies and I'm moving and I'm not bringing them with me, so I need to get on that. The title of the video is just summer TBR, but I am just gonna throw in a couple books that I want to mention. The first, okay, let me just get a sip of water before I begin. See Walter there? So the first book or book series that I read in spring that I just thought I need to talk about this is Daughter of No World series by Carissa Broadbent. I read the whole 3 books in like a week and I was literally obsessed with it. It's a fantasy book about this girl who is a slave and she wants to free herself from being a slave, and then she goes to this other, I can't really remember to be honest because I read it like early April, but that's spring, right? She's a slave and she wants to be free, pretty much is the beginning, and then it's just this whole adventure, and then it's a lot of twists and turns, but I was obsessed with it. Like seriously, everything you could want in a fantasy book. There's the romance, like the we need to be together or I'll die, and then the high stakes. That's what I love about fantasy romances, is the high stakes. Like if they don't do this, everyone dies, right? Versus a normal book where it's like, okay, if you don't do it, whatever, it's sad, but it's not like the end of the world and the world's gonna explode. So yeah, I really loved those books. I think it was Daughter of No World is the first one. Children, let me pull it up. I am doing a reading competition again with Lauren, and we have, oh, I can't even see it, but we have a shared doc where we keep all of our reading. And she's actually, this is her, she's slayed me in May. I think I read like 7 books in April, 3 books in May. And I haven't read a single book in June, and it's June 27th. That's disgusting. Because my job is making me so miserable, I'm pretty sure, but that actually sucks. I haven't read anything. And like I've been reading a couple books, but I'm just not making any progress. So, but now I have time and I'm gonna get through it. But anyways, so Daughter of No World, Children of Fallen Gods, and Mother of Death and Dawn. I'll put all of them on the screen somewhere. But yeah, they were amazing, and I know they're really popular, but I just have to put my 2 cents in and say that I agree, and it was amazing. And then the other book I want to talk about, oh, it's right here, is Everything I Know About Love by Dolly Alderton. I just want to mention it quickly because I was trying to get in my nonfiction era, and this book took me a long time to read, but I really enjoyed it. And I'm moving to London, obviously I keep talking about it, but and she kept talking about the parts of London that I'm like looking for apartments in, and it was just so fun to read about, and like being a Londoner. The beginning of the book I didn't find as relatable because I felt like she was talking a lot about drinking a lot and partying a lot, which is just not my vibe right now. So I was not relating to it a lot, but then she kind of got into, it's kind of, she got to the part of her life where she grew out of that, and that stuff I found a lot more relatable and helpful. But yeah, I really enjoyed it, and I really want to read her other books. I think that those are the only 2 books I really, or 2 book series that I really want to mention that I read in the spring. Again, I did not have a good reading month. I guess it's called a book slump. I've been in a book slump. The first step is admitting it, I guess, right? Now we're gonna go into summer because July is on Saturday, Canada Day. So I feel like that officially marks the start of the summer. So I want to talk about all the books I want to read, and I'm gonna be going to the beach. I'm gonna be hanging out in my bed, and I'm just gonna be getting lots of reading done, hopefully. So the first one is A Bit Much by Sarah Jackson. This one I believe is just like a fiction book. Her life is falling apart pretty much, and she meets a guy, and then she feels guilty for meeting a guy because her friend is sick, and it's just about her navigating her life as an early 20s person, and the reviews are really good on the back, and I picked it up randomly. This is one of those books I just read the back and bought it instead of getting like recommended by someone. So I will let you all know how it is. We'll talk about The Rose Code by Kate Quinn first, because I'm actually just over halfway through this one. I'm on chapter 43. This is about 3 women working in the World War II era, and they're working for the British Army, and they're like code breakers, and it's really good. I haven't been motivated. Like I said, I was in a book slump. I haven't been motivated, so I really want to read this in the summer, obviously right now. But yeah, it's got a little bit of romance sprinkled in. Like I was crying when I was reading it last night, and my friend Lauren, if you're watching, said this is one of her favorite books. I'm pretty sure he said that, but I'm really excited to read it. And then on that same note, in my historical fiction era, I'm trying to read outside of my genre pretty much. So we've got fiction, we've got a historical fiction. I think this is another historical fiction. It's The Nightingale by Kristen Hanna. This one is very well known. I'm pretty sure Kristen Hanna does a lot of popular fiction books. It's obviously a Heather's pick, so we know it's good. It's set in World War II, just like the other one. I'm pretty sure it's about like 2 sisters embarking on their own dangerous path towards survival, love, and freedom in German-occupied, war-torn France. So I've heard it's really sad, but I've heard it's also really good. So I'm really excited to read that. I think I'm gonna finish The Rose Code, read a romance, and then get into this one, I think. Okay, and then I wanted to read this series. I guess it's only a duology right now, but I think there's a 3rd one coming out in either December or January, or maybe September. I'm not sure, but oh my god, there's a shadow over my face. Anywho, so it is the Once Upon a Broken Heart, Ballad of Never After books. I don't know what the series is called. Is it a name of a series? I'm not sure if there's a name to the series. I'll call it Once on a Broken Heart series. So this is by Stephanie Garber, who wrote Caraval, which I loved that trilogy. I was obsessed with it. And I know Jax, which is a character in those books, is the main guy in this. So, and I just heard great things. And also, can we just talk about how gorgeous these are? I bought them a while ago because of just how pretty. And like, I don't know why the front cover says that. I'm convinced it's a misprint. Can anyone let me know if there's also has this on it? But the book itself is right. So maybe I'll figure out what that means once I've started. But isn't that super random? Like, who is the Valor family? The first royal family of the Magnificent North. Maybe I'll find out and maybe it's part of this. But when I first saw it, I was like, is that right? This universe is kind of magical, carnival-like. There's a lot of tricksters, and then there's people called the Fates, who are like the ever powerful. Oh my god, Lulu's trying to jump up here. They're like the ever powerful beings, kind of like gods. And then Jax, the main character of this one, is Prince of Hearts, and I think he like has a kiss of death or something like that. But yeah, these are gorgeous books, and I can't wait to read them. Last physical book I want to read, because I'm so late to the game, is Book Lovers by Emily Henry. So badly want to be an Emily Henry lover, but I am not. And I own this book because I got it from Costco. I guess I'm not buying this book. Got it from Costco a few months ago, and it's just been sitting on my shelf staring at me. I did not enjoy her other 2 books. I have Beach Read and People We Meet on Vacation, and I did not enjoy either of those too much. We're gonna give this a try, and then after this, if I was gonna do Happy Place first, but I was like, you know what, I already own this one, so I might as well give Emily another try, and if I really don't like it, I probably won't read Happy Place, but we'll see. This one sounds good to me. It's about bookish people. One summer, 2 rivals, a plot twist they did not see coming. So yeah, book lovers. Then I want to read books on my Kindle. It's my everything. I love this thing. I just got a couple I want to read. I only put 3 up because, again, we're not trying to be too ambitious. I actually do want to get through these. First one, I want to finish the Mistborn series by Brandon Sanderson. I've read the first 2 and I really enjoyed them, so I'm like, why am I not continuing the series? Hello. They literally left off on a cliffhanger. And I own it, so I don't know what I'm waiting for. but I will finish Mistborn. That is a guarantee. And then I'm going to read, I've already started, I'm actually 50% through, Reckless by Elsie. I keep holding it as if you can see the covers. Well, I guess Reckless you can see. Reckless by Elsie Silver. This one was long awaited for me. I love the, what is it, Chestnut Springs? Yeah, Chestnut Springs series, like little romance. Woohoo. This is the 4th one. It's about Summer, the girl from the first book, her sister Winter. What a name, right? Summer and Winter. But yeah. So it's about Winter, and Theo is another bull rider who works with Rhett. I just can't believe I enjoy these books. But these are honestly one of my favorite romance series that I've read in a while. This and Lauren Asher's F1 racing series. Those are good. But these are just good, quick, fun romances. Not much to them. And yeah, they're really good, and they're all on Kindle Unlimited. So why not, right? So yeah, if you haven't read them, there's like Flawless, Fearless, I don't know, Perfectionless? No, it doesn't make any sense. I don't know, they're all like less, and this one is Reckless. And then the last one, I don't know if I'm going to do the Kindle or the hard copy because I do have the Indigo gift card. I just can't find it anywhere. But anyways, it is Fourth Wing by Rebecca Yarros. Did I put it on the screen? If not, that's awkward. Fourth Wing by Rebecca Yarros. I think it's like a fantasy and about dragon riders. I see it everywhere, and I just need to know what's going on. I need to know what everyone's talking about. I know there's dragons, and I know they're at school, at like an academy. That's all I know. And I know there's a crazy twist at the end. I also saw that the second one is coming out, or I saw they released the cover for the second one at least, so I don't know when it's coming out. I could be making that up. I'm pretty sure I saw it though. But anyways, I really want to read Fourth Wing by Rebecca Yarros. Yeah, I think that's it. That's all I need to say to you guys. I know I haven't made a video in a while. Hopefully I'm making lots. The thing is, I can't really vlog because I don't really do anything, to be honest. Like, I wake up, I go to the gym, and then I just like putter, make plans with people, but then it's not really, I mean, I didn't really do anything in my other vlogs either. I don't know. What do you guys want? My 2 viewers, what do you want? Thank you for watching. If you have read any of the books I'm planning on reading, or if you read the books I did read, leave a little comment. We can discuss. I think that's it. Thanks for watching. Love you. See you later.